Starting at center, 7 feet, number 92.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Brandon Miller.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Maxey. Also, Kispert out there, and it's Embiid in at the center. And for the Lakers, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. Mobley is out there with Brandon Miller. Then there's Slim, and it's Cunningham in at the point guard. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And always trying to find new ways to help his team, MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
Well, when you make a declaration the way MP did, you wonder how your team will react. Because sometimes a goal helps inspire everyone, but it can also serve as a distraction. In this case, it's the former. And MP has been locking his man down, and this team has been playing well.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial-sized strength right there.
Now, here's Maxey. His last outing, he had 18 points. Whistle blows, bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
11 feet away, the Lakers with the rebound. And this group is about as formidable as they come. 22 wins in a row. It's just remarkable.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kinds of streaks do not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
Now Cunningham. After the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, Slim.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found them.
Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about the game plan for Joel Embiid. He told me Embiid might be the hardest matchup in the league. We just have to try to make things difficult on him and make him work for every point. See if they're up to it, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
They get it back. Mobley. Here's Slim, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Here's Embiid after the basket by Los Angeles. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Just 5 to shoot. Kispert, no good. Lakers leading by 3. Inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Outside, Maxey over Cunningham. The 76ers again can't hit it. Los Angeles is gone 0-2 from deep here. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Now here's Kispert. Hasn't made one yet. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. In for the 76ers. The story from beyond the arc. Here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. Cade Cunningham third. Fourth, Şengün.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
Now here's Embiid. 11-point game his last outing. Blunt passes to Maxey. They need this. Slim pulls it in. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
Here's Maxey after the made shot from Evan Mobley. And that one's good, Maxey.
That's why you give Maxey freedom to do his thing, because he's terrific at creating for himself.
Cunningham passes to Slim. There's a good screen. Here's the lob to the hoop. No good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Embiid with the screen on Cunningham. Pass to Embiid. Here's Sanchez. Top of the key. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Embiid's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers. Slam, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Sanchez. His three-pointers off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to Cunningham. Over Maxey. Here's Slim. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Slim and the powerful one-handed slam. And I'm not sure anyone's going to forget MP's recent quintuple double anytime soon. First of all, it's hard to say, let alone hard to do. And least of all, the man himself will not forget it. He has been terrific. I know you and I'll remember it.
And the sheer effort it takes to do that would be too much for most. MP looks as fresh at the end as he did in the first quarter. I don't know how he does it.
The Lakers with the ball. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. And Mobley throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
They set the pick. Slim passes to Miller. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Maxey, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the Lakers with possession here. After the three-pointer from Joel Embiid. And Cunningham with the slam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Pass to Slim. Miller with a screen on Embiid. Lobbed up there for Miller. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Koulibaly. And the three ball is good. Koulibaly's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it.
And you know what, fellas? You got to really, really admire somebody with the confidence to even try a pass like that.
And Joel Embiid is a giant. Center. Clark, his size, his arm span, how does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around, and he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Some changes for the Lakers. Şengün's checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's Carter in for Coulibaly. Steps back to the paint. Here's Slim. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. That's 28 points for Slim.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Şengün, count it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Sosa. Pass to Blunt. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Slim's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. To the middle. Looking for Cunningham. He gets it there.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Shepard with the ball. Still scoreless. Pass to McGowan's. Shepard with the ball. Shot to stop the run. We're at the end of the first quarter. What a blowout already in this one. Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Slim is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Carter. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Cunningham in at the 2. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against Minnesota was a man determined. He finished with 70 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And that one drops. Slim's got 30 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the 3 by the Lakers. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And it's blocked. It's stolen by Shepard. Pass to McGowans to stop the run. Buries the long-range jumper.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here is Slim. We saw him go on a scoring rampage. Oh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Şengün's got his second basket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And a big part of the perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Mobley, he's checked in for Şengün. And it's Koulibaly in for Benedict Mathurin. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Offline with his 3. Lakers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Slim, he dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Here's Blunt. He's defended by Koulibaly. He takes it in. Blunt can't get it to go.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Slim with the second effort. Rebound by the 76ers. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Here's Shepard, covered by Mobley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. The Lakers, number 1. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
Both of these teams are going to have to really take care of the basketball because they're both making a killing scoring off those turnovers.
The 76ers making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
And here is Los Angeles now. After the Sixers pick up 2. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season. And here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days. And these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at Cunningham. And at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly on All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Off the inbound pass and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Maxey on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Maxey's got 14 points for the game.
Welcome to Maxey's world, one of the more efficient three-point shooters in this game.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
So he gets them both. Here's Blunt. Nothing on the board. Pass to Sanchez. The 10-footer. It's tipped. Here is Slim.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
And he jams it with authority.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Sunday, they'll start out on the road to play the Nuggets in Denver. Then on Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Phoenix Suns. And the second free throw, good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now, here's Maxey. 14 points for him. Can they get it? A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And that's going to be a travel. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the 76ers. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. And the Lakers making a change here. Laravia's checked in. Philadelphia's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. That one drops for him. Embiid's got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Drops in the tray.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now, here's Maxey. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Embiid with a screen on Carter. Maxey, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Laravia. Here is Slim, guarded by Embiid. Shoots. And it's Laravia missing. Philadelphia's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, "I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together, involving everybody." Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Here's Maxey after the basket by the Lakers. It's tipped. He swipes the ball away again.
This guy has been stealing the ball at an incredible rate, closing in on 5th place on the all-time list.
His defense has been elite for years now. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And that one's good, Maxey.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Cade Cunningham comes in for Coulibaly. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Embiid. And the basket is good. Embiid's got 18 points in the game.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Mathurin with a screen on Embiid. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And they're also #1 in distributing the basketball, a testament to their supreme unselfishness and the passing talent of their floor leaders.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Live by the 3, die by the 3.
Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Embiid wide open. And the 3 off target. LA has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. There's the pick. Here's Slim driving inside. And the shot goes in. Slim's got 51.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Here's Sanchez. Pass to Embiid. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Down low. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Embiid. Rebound the Lakers. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And he can't get the first one. Los Angeles making a switch here. Şengün's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. McGowan's checked in. No luck that time either. Philadelphia's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Carter, that's good.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Slim, yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Going inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
Sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And you just know that's going to have a big effect on this team. I mean, their blood has to be pumping after that one, and the heart rate racing a little faster, too.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Slim, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
For the game, shooting 5 of 7 at the line.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Grabs the rebound again.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing. In the glass with energy. I love it. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Lakers on top as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from the East. They're measuring up the shot.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Now let's take a moment here for a look. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Tyrese Maxey out there with Kispert. Then there's Embiid, and it's Sanchez in at the power forward.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the court. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Out to the right wing. Back to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Maxey kicks to Kispert. 5 on the clock. Embiid, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. To the inside. And stolen by Maxey. Dugonix covered by Miller. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Here's a look at some of the stats for Koulibaly.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Slim passes to Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And here's Kispert from the arc.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy. Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. High post, Embiid. Count that one. Embiid's got 25 points in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third. Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Pass to Sanchez. Embiid inside. 25 points in the game. Blocked again.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Miller, the pass to Slim. Dugonix, covered by Mobley. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Pass to Embiid. And here is Kispert. Now Embiid, unhindered, going all the way. Up the floor. Here is Slim. Guarded by Embiid. To the paint. Here's Sanchez. Mobley with the block. On the wing, Koulibaly. Inside. Here's Slim. And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Slim. Tops in scoring. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Here's Kispert. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. A nice shot by Embiid.
Selfless pass there from Maxey, really able to handle the guard position quite well.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
He blocks it again. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
It's deflected. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Down low. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game...
Look at that!
Oh, my goodness! Watch out!
Oh, and that's how you run the floor. Cunningham attacking the defense with confidence.
And here's Maxey. He's got 16. And here's Kispert from the arc.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Cans it from downtown. Kispert's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Here is Slim. Non-stop scoring machine here. Takes it inside. A rebound by Sanchez. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the middle. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Kispert. Kispert's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mobley is screened. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. The rebound by the Lakers.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Şengün comes in for Mobley. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Koulibaly. Here's Şengün. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Şengün's got 6.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And that's just too much space.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Cunningham against Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. And the baseline jumper, no good. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Şengün with a screen on Embiid.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Maxey into the lane. Pass to Embiid. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Mathurin passes to Slim. Misses from close range. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Wasted no time on that one. He has 7.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
All right, fans, here come your Laker girls.
The 76ers making a change here. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. The Lakers, number 1.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Here's Embiid. Slim pulls it in.
Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
To the paint. Mathurin passes to Slim. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. He's been getting to the line, made 6 of his 8 tries. Philadelphia shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Şengün kicks to Cunningham. Slim takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Pass to McGowens. Here's Blunt. Here's McGowens. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Clock at 2. Here's Embiid. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Embiid's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He has definitely shown up to play He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Shepard, the pass to Griffin. That three off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Lobbed up there for Mathurin. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
And the Lakers have possession. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Count the basket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Poked loose. Oh, and here comes Mathurin all alone. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. It's deflected. Griffin dishes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
Los Angeles calls timeout. We get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
And you know, for the Lakers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Pass to Blunt. 40 seconds left in the third. Again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
And GA, he is not messing around in this one. Philadelphia's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Griffin's shot is good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now, Shepard. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Griffin sets the screen for Shepard. Fires the three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The 76ers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Slim is out there with Carter. And it's Banton in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. Trying to get open as Carter. Slim, good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
First team foul.
Shepard with the ball. Griffin a screen on Carter. Pass to Griffin. Here's Blunt. Swin pulls it in. LA's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. To the inside.
Oh boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Blunt. The rebound by the Lakers. Slim passes to Laravia. Pass to Blunt. Here's Bailey. Out of hand on it. Here is Slim. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And here they come. Here's Bailey. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Now Shepard gets a very good look and converts.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Oh, man! What a finish!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
The Lakers have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Sinks the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Wide open look, and it's good off the back rim and in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. And now the 76ers on the break. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Give yourself a big round of applause. 76ers.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And Slim picks up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Maxey's checked in for Shepard. And here are the 76ers now.
Number 0, Tyrese Maxey.
Shoots it. Maxey, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And he gets it back. The 76ers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Mathurin, good.
Not just a jump shooter now. Benedict Mathurin can score from all three levels.
76ers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Blunt. Outside, Maxey shoots a three. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here is Slim. He's covered by Maxey. And it's Mathurin missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's McGowan. The offensive rebound. There's another block.
Come on, this guy is a blocking machine. He's swatting everything.
And he just tied for the 4th most blocks in a single NBA game. This is history before us. Right side, Maxey. Over. He blocks it again.
Another swat, and he has been a force on defense all game long.
Greg, he is now tied for 2nd all-time for most blocks in a game. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Los Angeles has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Dugonis, defended by Mathurin. Embiid from outside. Doesn't go for him. The Lakers' shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Down low. Mathurin passes to Slim. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. They could use a bucket, and he gets the bucket. And the Lakers call time here.
Call for the Lakers.
The ball, he's checked in for Delano Banton.
Number 0, Bilal Coulibaly.
Lakers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Kispert. And Slim picks up the foul. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
Under NBA
Ruling on the
rules,
floor.
the officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Maxey. The shot, no good. Here is Slim. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Please put your hands together for your Lakers.
Şengün's checked in for the Lakers.
Lakers, make some noise.
So it's the Lakers now. Here's the screen. Slim passes to LaRavia. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Lets it go with a 3. It doesn't go for him. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Slim passes to Şengün. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Read the defense and executed. The IQ showing through for Şengün.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Good work there as it goes. Slim's got 10 points in the quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Maxey. Great D that time from Slim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Kispert with the bucket.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Here is Slim, guarded by Embiid. Here's Şengün. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Smart move by Şengün, sticking with the shot through the foul inside.
At the line for the Lakers.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line of this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
The 76ers shooting an appalling 26% in the fourth quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Şengün with a screen on Embiid. Slim, no good. Philadelphia shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Dugonis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message, one that says we're not giving up this lead.
Maxey passes to Sanchez. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Down low, here's Slim, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid. The first free throw is good.
Number 92.
Both free throws good from Slim. 1:36 left to play here in the fourth. Maxey with it. Now defended by Şengün. Again with the block.
And he just takes away all the airspace, suffocating any attempt to get a shot off. He is definitely in their heads by now.
And he's moved past his own previous second-place mark for blocks in a game. It's a night for the record books.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Slim.
Boy, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
The shot and game clock separated by 4.
This personal foul, the 4th team. At the line for Los Angeles.
The first one full. Second free throw, no good. And it's Kispert in the corner. It's good from long range.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Maxey looking it over. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
You're one of the only players to ever get a quadruple-double